Welcome to Evergreen 9. This is Aishwarya and I'm going to show you which veggies you can grow in March. So let's get started. Let's take the coriander first. Pre-soak the seeds overnight. Space the seeds 3 to 4 inches apart while sowing in the container. Make sure you check the expiry date of the seeds. You can also sprout the seeds before sowing. Prefer exposing the plant to morning sun as it enjoys a lot of light but not too much heat. It will need almost 4 to 5 hours of sunlight every day. Water the plants when the soil is dry to the touch. Water thoroughly until the water comes out the drainage holes. Keep the soil moist and not soaked. You can plant new seeds every 6 weeks to keep a steady supply throughout the season. Germination of coriander takes up to 3 weeks. If flowers develop, remove them immediately. This ensures the plant focus their energy on growing new leaves than the flowers. Coriander is a wonderful source of dietary fiber, manganese, iron, and magnesium as well. Now let's take tomato seeds. Make sure you check the expiry date before buying any seeds. Tomato plants require a minimum of 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight to grow well. Water at least once a day to keep the top layer of the soil evenly moist. Simultaneously, good drainage from the container is also very important to avoid root rot. When you buy any seed from the nursery, you'll observe that the color of the seeds are different. These seeds are treated with the fungicide named as Therum. Therum protects the seed from any soil-borne insect. Tomatoes can be harvested after 65 to 70 days. Let's take the palak seeds. Make sure you check the expiry date of the seeds. One of the most important things to note when growing spinach or palak is to avoid overwatering at all costs. Always ensure that the soil never gets waterlogged or soggy. The palak plant needs sunlight but not an excess of it. So if you are growing it in summer, then ensure that it also receives some shade throughout the day. Seedlings usually tend to germinate anywhere between 5 to 14 days and it can be harvested around 50 to 60 days. Palak contains potassium, magnesium, vitamins B6, B9 and E. It packs high amounts of carotenoids, vitamin C, vitamin K, folic acid, iron and calcium. Let's take Amaranthus Seeds, also known as Lal Mat in Marathi. It can tolerate full sunlight as well as partial sunlight. Water your amaranth container every day in the form of a light shower by using a watering can. Now amaranth doesn't really require any fertilizers. As long as you have a lot of good organic material in your soil, amaranth greens will grow very well and produce these nice looking red leaves. Amaranth are very easy to grow. They prefer a warm climate, full sun and a well-drained soil. Amaranth leaves and stems are a good economic source of carotenoids, proteins, including the essential amino acids, dietary fibers and minerals like magnesium, calcium, potassium, copper, phosphorus, zinc and much more. Now let's take the brinjal seeds. There are many varieties of brinjals in market. Make sure you check the expiry date of the seeds. You can sow the seeds in the seedling tray. Keep the seedling tray indoors till the seeds germinate. Keep the seed tray in a box or cover it with paper for first 4 or 5 days to encourage faster seed germination. Brinjal requires full sunlight, so avoid keeping it in a shady place. Water the seed cells with spoon in first week. Provide 2 tablespoons of water every day. Or keep the seed tray in another tray full of water for half an hour so that water will absorb by the seed cells from the bottom via drainage holes. Brinjals can be harvested after 10 to 11 weeks. Take optimum care while transplanting as it might disturb the plant growth. Let's take the another variety of brinjal. In Marathi, we also call it as a kateri wangi. Make sure that you are watering your brinjal plant on a daily basis. In climates which are hot and dry, your brinjal plant will need to be watered several times in a day. Touch the surface of the soil and feel the soil by making use of your fingers and water the soil if it is dry. Seeds will take about 2 to 3 weeks to germinate. Seedlings should be spaced between 45 to 60 meters, that is 1.5 to 2 feet apart. The plant will fruit after 3 to 4 months. Brinjal is a high fiber, low calorie food that is rich in nutrients and comes with many potential health benefits. It is a simple and delicious addition to any healthy diet. Now let's take the radish seeds. This is a Japanese white variety of a radish. We also call it amura in Marathi. Make sure you check the expiry date of the seeds. Radish seeds will germinate within the first 6 days or even much earlier, and tiny seedlings will be visible with first leaves. Radish plants require full sunlight for 4 to 6 hours, so place your containers accordingly. Water your radish every day in the form of a light shower with a watering cap. Use sprinklers for watering the radish plants outdoor. Japanese radish matures in 45 to 50 days after sowing. Radish roots and leaves can be harvested by uprooting them along with the whole plant from the soil. Now let's take the cucumber seeds. Make sure you check the expiry date before buying the seeds. Cucumber seeds get germinated between 3 to 10 days, and it needs around 6 to 8 hours sunlight every day. The key is to keep the soil slightly moist at all times. Water deeply about once or twice a week. The cucumber can be harvested between 50 to 80 days. Cucumbers are low in calories but high in many important vitamins and minerals. It has carbs, proteins, fibers, vitamin C, vitamin K, magnesium, potassium, manganese, and many more. Cucumber is also easy to add to your diet as it may aid in weight loss. Now let's take another variety of coriander. In Marathi, it's also known as Gavran Kothimber. This coriander will have a slightly bigger leaves than a normal coriander. Pick a spot for your container that exposes the plant to run for at least 4 to 5 hours. Prefer exposing the plant to morning sun as it enjoys a lot of light but not too much heat. Pre-soak the seeds overnight. Space the seeds 3 to 4 inches apart while sowing in the container. You can also sprout the seeds before sowing. Water the plants when the soil is dry. Water thoroughly until the water comes out the drainage holes. Keep the soil moist and not soaked. Coriander helps detoxify heavy meals, nourishes your eyes, defend against food poisoning, prevent heart diseases, regulate menstruation, and protect your nervous system. Now let's take the ridge gourd seeds. It also known as turai in Marathi. You can plant the seeds directly in the prepared pit or germinate the seeds separately and transplant them. You can use paper teacups, polythene bags, or any other container for this. Another natural method is to wrap the seeds in banana stem with moist soil. The banana stem will help in retaining the moisture and will not allow the seeds to go dry. You can open up after about 10 days and transplant the sprouted seeds in the prepared pit. You need to provide good support to the young plants till they reach the height of the trellis. Pruning and training the vine over the trellis is very important to get maximum yield from the plant. Water the plant once the soil is dry. It can be harvested between 60 to 75 days. If you think the content of the channel is good, please like, share and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the notifications. Till the time, bye bye.